LFG, what could be like your best memory, something that you really work, you're like, wow, we achieved something?
LFG Fit Social 2.0. That was the biggest pinnacle of LFG. That was when we first partnered with Puma.
Okay. Congrats.
Thank you so much. We partnered in October 2025. We did a huge event with 400 people. We came up with the whole structure of the event, the kiosks, the whole run of show basically.
Yeah. And how did you convince them to trust you? I mean, like as a platform, I mean, there are so many clubs, there are so many platforms in Dubai, so why you?
I showed them what we did. Like I sat down with the management, told them about us, told them about my story, told them about what we're trying to achieve and what is the support we're looking for. And honestly, I just kept it real and authentic, and I said, this is who we are, this is what we're looking for. And 6 months later, he came back to me. 6 months later, he came back to me and he said, listen, let's work together.
But in that 6 months period, what happened? I think you kept working.
I kept working. I said, look, if it's not them, I'll just keep doing me, and someone who will recognize me will show up.
You want Joker today that will really take the platform from zero to hero, what would that be?
One what?
Like one Joker card. You have one Joker card, and basically that Joker card will allow you to kind of really reach your target. What would that be?
Virality, I guess.
In what way?
Social media virality.
Okay.
If I have more social media, because you know it's crazy. I never believed in it, you know, before. Funny enough, I never believed in this TikTok and like social media. I always thought like word of mouth. But you'd be surprised how many people come and know about LFG or show up to LFG events through TikTok, and that has like 500 views, you know. And I ask people like, where did you find us? How did you find us? Oh, I found your video on TikTok. I said, huh? Which one? And TikTok, I'm not even giving any attention to it, you know.
Yeah.
Like which video? And then they show me a video. It's a very low quality, low effort video. And I'm like, you found us through this? I'm like, okay, so if that got this one person, imagine with all like continuous videos going viral, tens and thousands of views, engagement, etc., how much more members will we have? And I believe slow and steady builds. I don't believe too much in hype. Yes, hype is great to motivate people to show up, but to retain is all about systems and quality.
We spoke a lot about fitness, but there is also the recovery part of fitness.
Oh yeah.
So how do you manage that, like you personally and then with the community?
To be honest with you, like this whole community aspect really drains me mentally.
Okay.
Because a lot of people want to talk to you, a lot of people want to share their success with you, like, oh look coach, I did this, coach I did this, coach I did this, which I love and I appreciate, and I want to be present for them. But in order to be present for 100 people at the same time, you need to really recover well. Now, how does recovery look like? You're sleeping properly, you're eating properly, you
guys want to drink some water? Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Okay. No.
You're eating properly, you're staying hydrated, your stress management, super important. Because if you're not managing your stress, it will show, and it will affect your cognitive function. And when people are talking to you, you don't want to be not present for them, you know. So stress management is super, super important. And it's not easy. I'm not perfect. I'm human still, but I need to get the job done, you know. And
so yes, stress management.
100% stress management, sleep.
How many hours a day do you sleep?
Well, it depends, you know. Sometimes 5 hours, sometimes 7 hours. But I try as much. Before I used to not sleep at all. But now I'm really trying my best. It's not perfect every day.
Yeah.
But one hack, by the way, one hack that changed my life is magnesium glycinate, 550 mg. Oh my god.
Going back to kind of community and sports, I mean, like we see in Dubai and the UAE, I mean, the government spends a lot on sports engagement. I mean, we have the Dubai month of sports, like the Dubai 30-30 challenge, and see there is a lot of engagement across communities. I mean, how do you benefit that as a community yourself, and how you see that as an individual living in Dubai?
So, hey bro, how you doing? So on 2027, one of the leadership initiatives by our Royal Highnesses is that they want, one of their strategies for 2027 is to reduce the rate of diabetes.
Yeah.
And that's only one of them. And it is our sole responsibility, especially as community leaders here in Dubai, to implement and help implement the strategy. So a lot of investment has been going into health and wellness, especially this year and next year. So campaigns like Dubai Fitness 3030, Gulf Games, these are, and like even that race you did the other day.
Yeah.
I don't know what's the name of the race.
It was the Sidawi run.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
So the government tries its very best to push, even Dubai Police, even the Autodrome, remember?
Yeah.
The government tries their best to push health and wellness into their employees and their residents because they want to make it a healthy city and reduce the risk of heart attacks, diabetes, etc., etc. Because you know, in Middle East, the rate of diabetes is very high. It is our sole responsibility to implement this in our coaching, in our communities, and make sure that everyone participates in these activities. And it's very good and builds team building, builds camaraderie, builds goals for people to, you know, focus and push their potential, push their limits.
If you are to maybe share like one final thought, what will be something like you would basically encourage people to continue doing in their life?
I would always definitely say this, as I always said, is you will never know until you try. And I used to be somebody who's very scared of taking risks, but you only live once, and not to be cliche or anything, but really you only live once and you're young. Even if you're in your late 40s, you still have time. So I always suggest people to try things without worrying too much about what will go wrong, or plan B or plan C. Focus on plan A, make your plan A your plan B, your plan C, if that makes sense. So that's my takeaway. You'll never know until you try. And if you try, what's the worst that will happen? You know? And if it works, then it worked in your favor. Right? So that's my takeaway for today.
And if you were to invite someone to this experience, who would you think of?
I really want you to invite, his name is Evren Oscar. This guy is an inspiration to me in the running community and in business. He's such an influential person. He's a big brother to me. And I believe you're gonna have such an amazing conversation with him, with all his achievements that he's done. Do you know Evren Oscar?
I actually connected with him to join this.
Yeah?
Yeah. So it'll be good to have your backup
Yeah, for
and
sure. I'll tell
a
him.
recommendation as well.
I'll tell him.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure to be with you today.
Thank you so much, brother.
We look forward to successful experiences, inshallah.
Inshallah together.
Thank
man.
you so much.
Thank you, brother.
See
Thank
you.